Everyone who is aware of the gaming industry right now is talking that Call of Duty can't compete with Battlefield, at least this year, because Call of Duty Vanguard didn't look as promising as Battlefield 2042 did. Is this true? Well, I have just played Call of Duty Vanguard's open beta and I'm here to share my impressions with you guys. So let's get into it.
Nobody.
What's again, boys and girls, it's your boy Diju and once again welcome back to the channel. Well, actually this is my first video on the channel, so yeah, thank you for clicking. If your eyeballs just fell off from your eyes by browsing the internet like me, then you probably noticed a thing that is going around on the internet right now about Call of Duty Vanguard. It's just the same game as Modern Warfare with a World War II mod. The guys who are saying this, technically it can be true and technically it cannot be. So here in this video I'm going to talk about why is this true and why this is not, and yeah, also my first impressions about the Call of Duty Vanguard beta. Let's talk about the modes that this game has. All the classic modes are there: team deathmatch, demolition, search and destroy, and everything that like a classic Call of Duty game has, because believe it or not, they are just the same game every fucking year. At this point of time, I don't even care that a Call of Duty game is coming, because it's literally coming every year from 2004. It hasn't skipped their annual release, and now the situation is there that you are kind of addicted to a thing that you can't really skip. You have to have it. You know it's bad, but you still want to have it. That is Call of Duty, basically. Yeah, Call of Duty has turned into a FIFA game with a story mode, and you can do shit about it. It's still going to have sales, it's still going to blow up, it's still going to have numbers to show. So yeah, the franchise don't even care anymore. That's what I think. Okay, so where were we? Okay, yeah, I was talking about the modes, right? Yeah, the Call of Duty modes are there, all the basic Call of Duty modes, and surprise surprise, every fucking mode has campers in it. And basically it destroys your experience in the game, that you have to face so many guys who are holding a corner and sitting there while you are just running around, and you want to have a good game, you want to have some fun, and yeah, basically you're running through a hallway, boom, you're dead because there was a guy who was sitting next to the door. You didn't see him. Check your corners, bro. It's Counter-Strike all over again. What the fuck? I know I'm saying this, but campers have been always a problem in COD, and they will be there for the rest of the game's lifespan. I don't know what is going to be COD's lifespan. Maybe we will have a COD in 2050. I don't know. Maybe. So the developers have to come up with better solutions, right, to kill those campers who are sitting in corner, ducking in corners. Oh yes, there are some modes that you will never find any campers, like Patrol. Patrol is a good mode. I really liked it. It's like a moving hardpoint. The hardpoint always moves throughout the map in a circle. So yeah, technically you can camp. You can see where the hardpoint is coming. You can camp. Oh fuck, I just gave out an idea. There was a mode like this in Modern Warfare, but it was not a moving hardpoint. It was like a new hardpoint spawns every now and then around the map, right? So yeah, it keeps the game fresh, it keeps the players moving and encourages them to at least go out and have gun duels, not just sit in a corner and camp. So yeah, that was refreshing, I think. Another new mode that this game has is Champion Hills. It has duos, trios, and solos, and I really liked it. Champion Hills is again like a gunfight with mashed up like a leaderboard system, and like you have to win a series of gunfights, and the team which wins the most number of gunfights basically wins. So this is like a tower thing of Mortal Kombat mixed with gunfight and everything, which is fresh, which is new. So I liked it a lot. But yeah, in my area I didn't find any matches. I live in India, and yeah, no one was playing. I don't know why Champion Hills around me. So it was basically taking a whole lifetime to get into a Champions Hills match. But when I do get it, I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I do think if Vanguard has anything good in this game, then this is going to be Champion Hills. I really find that mode pretty fun. Gunfight was actually a pretty fun mode too. That was in last Modern Warfare. And I really find this Champion Hills thing a pretty fun experience. Now most of the people will rant on this, that the graphics are not up to the mark, but I thought that according to beta the graphics look good. But I knew for a fact this is never going to be a next gen graphic title of Call of Duty, because frankly speaking it happens in a 3-year circle, because Call of Duty has a 3-year circle of different developers, and then after a 3-year circle, I'm speaking 3-year circle a lot of times, but yeah, after these 3-year circles, Call of Duty has a next gen update kind of thing. So yeah, graphically or like any physics related thing, I was not expecting that much from Call of Duty, at least this year, because I knew that that was not going to happen. So I would recommend you guys to research before you expect certain things from a game. I knew for a fact that that was not going to be happen. This game will not be a next gen graphic title from COD. Maybe that will happen next year when Infinity Ward comes in developing cycle again. I think that will happen next year, but nah, not this year, guys. So graphically I have nothing to talk about. At least in beta there is nothing like super graphically gorgeous in this game, though the god rays are a pain in the butt. I can't see shit when the god rays falls in my face. I don't know how to turn it off, so if you guys know how to turn this thing off, then please tell me in the comments below. I don't know how to turn this off. Fuck, this is bright. Okay guys, let's talk about the gunplay and the gameplay, both mixed together, and this is where the infamous opinion comes. Like, this is a Call of Duty Modern Warfare game with a World War mod, right? So I can see why people are talking about this and why people are saying this, because there is nothing new in the gameplay, or at least in gunplay this time around. The gameplay and the aesthetic of the maps and the colors are a bit gritty. Obviously there's a lot of gore in this time around. You can see a lot of blood. I don't think that Modern Warfare had a lot of blood like this. Obviously there was some kind of mature content filter, that kind of thing, that you can like turn off blood and gore. But I do think in this edition of COD, the gore is a bit there, you know, and it was gritty. The gunplay is also gritty, the gameplay is also pretty gritty, and I liked it. This comes to me as no surprise though, because the last game that Sledgehammer developed for COD, which was World War II, was pretty gory and gritty as well. So I liked it a lot. I think that certain games like COD should portray the violence of war, because it's not a fairy tale out there, guys, let's be real. But it don't take away from the fact that the gunplay is exactly similar to Modern Warfare. At least I felt like it. The gunplay in this game is like similar to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. Identical gameplay does make sense because Vanguard do run in the same engine as Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2K19 did, so it kind of makes sense that the gameplay is pretty identical. In between, Call of Duty Cold War came, and I knew for a fact that the game's gunplay was different from Modern Warfare, and I found it actually better, because I don't know why, don't quote me on this. I think Treyarch makes the most satisfying gun sounds in the franchise. I don't know why, but I think the gunplay and the gun sound effects, the sound design of Treyarch is better than Infinity Ward. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, maybe you guys are right, but yeah, I just think like this. It's just my opinion, guys. I'm sorry if you guys are upset. I'm sorry. But in Call of Duty Vanguard, I didn't find anything new in the gunplay, or at least in the sound system. Yeah, it sounds satisfying, but I've already heard the sound effects in Modern Warfare. That's what I think. There's nothing new in the gunplay and the sound effects and the sound design that I find really amusing or really satisfying. Of course, it's satisfying, but then again, it's this fucking same thing. Oh yes, did I forget to mention audio? The audio in the beta was terrible. I couldn't hear a fucking enemy that was charging at me, guns blazing. I couldn't hear him. Basically, everyone is using dead silence maybe, and my headphones are busted. I don't know. But if that's not the case, then probably the game needs some audio fixing, guys. Speaking about bugs and glitches, I didn't find any. There were some bugs here and there, like when you jump through a window, the window will not open, but you will automatically get into the room, like this kind of glitches and bugs. But I didn't find it too distracting. So yeah, I didn't find any game breaking bugs while playing the beta. Maybe I missed, you guys find. So yeah, I don't know about bugs and glitches, boys. Lastly, I don't know how, but Call of Duty always manages to find hilariously broken kill streaks. And yes, they are also a part of this game as well. The flamethrower and the fucking dog, broken as fuck. You will like literally get 10 to 15 kills free after you just get that kill streak. It's like COD saying, okay, you got 10 kills in a row, let us give you 10 kills for free. Come on, take this. So yeah, there is that aspect to it, but it's pretty fun once you get those kill streaks, but you will not like it when you are in the receiving end, trust me. Lastly, is Call of Duty Vanguard really worth it? I would say yeah, it's worth it, but it's not worth $60. Fucking $60. You know how many rupees in India that means? I can buy like a new headset with that money. My old headset is a leprosy patient, so I would rather buy a headset with that money. I think it should be named as Call of Duty Modern Warfare World War expansion, something like this. It don't deserve to be a standalone Call of Duty game itself. But hey, I'm just a guy who's ranting on YouTube, and I know for a fact that Call of Duty Vanguard is going to have sales, it's going to blow up. Nothing we can do about it. I'm also very stoked to play the game's campaign. I know that Call of Duty will deliver on the campaign, and I'm pretty stoked about it. Let's see, the future will tell how Call of Duty Vanguard pans out. Right now, I'm waiting for the Battlefield 2042 beta. So let's see how that will be. Anyways guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys liked it. If you guys liked it, make sure you guys like the video and subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in my next one. Until then, peace.